Alright, let's look at the homework 6.1, 6.3, problem number 8. Alright, so we're going to use the integration by parts to evaluate this definite integral. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so first I'm going to actually use a substitution to make it look a little bit simpler. So I'm going to let t equals 1 plus 5x. Right? The reason why I'm not using u is that I want to use u for the integration by parts. So I'm using t for substitution. Right? So if you take the derivative, so it's going to be dt over dx would be derivative of 1 plus 5x would be just 5. Alright, so then we can take the reciprocal of both sides. So we have dx over dt is equal to 1/5. Alright, then we can just multiply through by dt. So we have dx can be written as dt over 5. Also, since this is a definite integral, so x goes from 0 to 1. Now t is going to be, plugging 0 here, it's 1. Plugging 1 here, 1 plus 5, so it's 6. Right? So we can rewrite this integral as integral from 1 to 6. And then you have a natural log of t, right? Then dx is a dt over 5. Right? So we have that. Then since 5, 1 over 5, so this is just a constant. So I'll put it right in front. Right? So we get just 1 over 5 integral from 1 to 6 and natural log of t dt. Alright, so let's do the integration by parts. We're going to let u be natural log of t and the dv to be dt. Right? So you can see that if you take the derivative of u with respect to t, we get the 1 over t. Right? Then multiply through by dt to get du, which is just dt over t. Right, from here we can just divide through by dt. So we have dv over dt is equal to 1. So if you take the antiderivative of 1, we get v equals t. Alright, then we need u and a v and a du. Right? So by integration by parts, we get, so it's 1/5 is already there, right? Then multiply these two, so it's going to be t times natural log of t. Then you're going from 1 to 6 minus integral from 1 to 6, right? Multiply these two, so t cancels out. So you're just going to get the dt, right? So this is going to be, right, 1 over 5, right, plug in 6, so it's a 6 natural log of 6, right, minus, right, 1 times natural log of 1. Natural log of 1 is 0, so it's actually 0, right, minus, right, antiderivative of 1 is t, and you're going from 1 to 6. Right, so you get it's going to be 1 over 5. Right, so it's 6 natural log of 6, right, minus, right, 6 minus with the negative sign, so plus 1. Right, so you get 1 over 5th, 6 natural log of 6 minus 5. Right, so let's type this guy in. Right, we got 1 over 5 times 6 natural log of 6 and minus 5, right? Let's see, yeah, so that was that. Right, so let's submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.